Today we are going to talk about the freest state in the union. Of course, we are speaking about Texas. The big, bad, ugly Texas. They are poised to ban all synthetic THC products off the market. That would include gummies, drinks, edibles, this, that, the other thing, candies, whatnot. We're going to just jump right into this and see what this guy has to say about the bill that Texas is passing.
This bill is insane. This legislature legalized hemp 6 years ago, but instead of regulating this booming industry in our state, we are now going backwards to the days of prohibition. This bill is not going to stop Texans from smoking weed or eating edibles just because a bunch of politicians in Austin tell them not to. Texans will still use THC, but instead of getting it safely from a local small business, they'll now get it from the black market.
This is very true. I'm very sick of hearing all these Republicans talking about we are the freest state in the union. Texas is not free. Bam, I said it. Controversial maybe, but I feel as if someplace like California, Oregon, Washington, those states are freer than some places like Texas, Louisiana, Tennessee, all these deep red states. And that's based on, things like abortion rights, voting laws, LGBTQ plus rights, free speech and education that pertains to like banning books and all these things. Like, I don't personally think a book should be banned. If somebody wants to read it, they can read it. In my opinion, if books should be banned, then things like the Bible should be put on the chopping block as well, because that has a lot of smut in it, if you will. Not to mention, all the immigration policies that they are pushing for that are getting us into these situations where people are getting mass deported without any due process. Let's not even get into that right now, but let's go ahead and just continue on with this video.
From the drug cartels. This ban is a gift to the cartels. We are now telling full-grown adults how to live their lives. This is the nanny state at its worst. This is big government at its worst. I thought the Republican Party believed in limited government and personal responsibility. I thought the Republican Party believed in liberty and freedom. What gives us the right to tell an adult what to do on their own time?
Because freedom of speech for me and not for thee. This is the problem with the Republican Party, is they want everything that they want over here, and they want us to take our shit that we want and say, no, you can't have that because porn is bad, because weed is bad, because being gay is bad, because this, that, and the other thing, everything that I don't like. Guns is good. Gun restrictions is bad. It's just a asinine comparison that not just the Republican elected officials make, but also Republican voters make all the time.
We are now about to throw Texans in jail for seeking relief that's safer than alcohol and less addictive than tobacco. Instead of fully funding schools, expanding access to health care, lowering costs of childcare, this legislature is focused on banning a product that gives people a little peace. Texans use THC to lessen anxiety. Seniors use it to manage chronic pain. Our veterans use it to treat PTSD. With this ban, we are now making people's lives harder, not easier. I want to leave you with a quote. It is time to end needless arrests and incarcerations of adults for small amounts of marijuana for personal use. That wasn't a Democrat. That was President Donald Trump. To my Republican colleagues, I'm asking you to oppose the cartels, stand with President Trump, and vote no on this insane bill.
This is the problem with the Republican Party, okay? Everything has to come back to why Trump is right. We can't just admit that this is all just smoke and mirrors that Trump is throwing out there, buzzwords, if you will, that he will sprinkle in there to get a little bit more independence and whatnot on his side. If he's not fighting for it, he doesn't believe in it. Plain and simple. That's the same with Joe Biden and his trying to wipe out all student loan debt. He wasn't fighting for it, therefore he didn't truly believe in it. It's asinine, and these Republican officials should be ashamed of themselves. Anyways, I digress. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Do you think Texas, for instance, is freer than somewhere like California? I personally do. Hot take. I agree with this guy saying we shouldn't be dealing with cartels, but I think we should go about it a different way. I think we need to legalize, regulate, and tax all of these drugs that the cartel push, as well as legalizing things like sex work, because that would eliminate human trafficking. But we can't do it until it gets done, I guess. I don't know. What are you going to do about it? Anyways, like the video if you like the video. A subscribe would really help the channel grow, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Later.